Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Again. You back. You back. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why this song is stuck in my head. Gangster's Paradise. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that? Oh, maybe that's why. The ones we have. All right. The Lovers of Judgment, huh? Power and money. Okay, we should get started. The song is so stuck in my head. Hi, everybody. Okay, so it's not just me. I love that. Okay, yeah. Well, that goes really good with this full moon. Okay, so we have the full moon in Libra, which is about illumination on balance within relationships. And, you know, intuitively I'm getting, I think I titled it something about it for the Twin Flame Collective that, you know, there's like all the illusions and disillusionments are fading for both the masculine and the feminine, right? And so that's what this whole full moon is about. And the thing is, so I have these oracle cards that I pulled yesterday, and I just could never get to actually reading them. So they talk about this too. So let me share them, and then we'll do a reading too. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I really need better equipment, I know. Okay, so I pulled yesterday, first came out Life Review, right? With the bottom of the deck, New Dawn. So it's like, this card is like saying, you're looking back, right, at the things that brought you to where you are, where you're stepping into a new beginning. And the thing about it is, this really, life reviews are about opening up the illusion and the disillusionment along the way. And for this journey, there's many illusions and disillusionments, you know, some of which are triggered within us that we see in our counterpart, even if it's not true. It's like you say or do something that allows your counterpart, or they do or say something that allows you to see that trait in them, even though it's not truly present. Even if it is truly present, a lot of times, you know, that I know this is so confusing, but the ancestral healing does that kind of thing too. It brings things up from the family line that you kind of have to start to embody to heal. And so in a life review, you're seeing where these things, you know, what does my guide has always said, everything's an illusion, right? And it's just about what illusions you pick to move forward with at this point. And so I also pulled Earth Magic, which is about fearlessness and removing obstacles. And I have been talking for weeks, I've been pulling cards about miracles, expect miracles. And then we had that deer incident the other day where that deer just leapt up over the car, and I said it was like, you know, leaping over obstacles, or, you know, taking a leap of faith over obstacles. And so this is kind of reiterating that with the adjustment card I pulled, looking back, moving forward. Now that goes perfectly with the life review and the new dawn of the other one. So it's about letting go of illusions and disillusionment. So for the divine feminine, the illusions, you know, she is finally detaching from her masculine, and that's an illusion, you know. So she's detaching from her masculine, and she's understanding that he has got to come forward. And this is not an ego thing. This is when you're in the distorted feminine, you think you're going to carry, you try to carry the whole relationship. You think it's your job because that's what feminines are kind of taught in the 3D. And so, and then, you know, the masculine kind of takes advantage of that because that's what he's taught. And so she's understanding she's not disillusioned anymore. Thank you. She's not disillusioned anymore. And she thinks that she sees that she does not have to hold, she is to let go, she is to detach from her masculine, and that he has to come forward and he has to make the move, and he has to prove to his feminine that he's ready to do this for real now. I mean, everyone has a different situation, but there's always disillusionment and illusions along the way from the things that you've had to heal. And so the feminine is letting go of that, and the masculine is no longer disillusioned by his lack of power. He does no longer think he has a lack of power. He no longer thinks he has to stay in a third party situation, whether it be a person, an energy, and anything. These are the miracles that are happening, and these are the things that we're seeing the illusions through. So the masculine sees where he's held himself back and where he needs to move forward on his own, okay? And the illusion of what a leader is that he thought a leader was before, but now he is understanding what a true leader is. And actually, I wanted to pull an angel and ancestor card before we start with the reading. And we got, okay, Sage, be devoted and committed. So this is, again, I'm feeling like be devoted and committed to your journey, and your journey is telling you what you need to do at this time. Your journey is, your intuition is telling you how to move forward. And Shaylin Master, be graceful in movement and action, okay? And being graceful is also about giving yourself the grace that you would give to your counterpart, that you would give to the people you love in your life too. So what do we have for the divine feminine with this full moon and Libra? Well, I'm not keeping these, but look at this, guys. We got the moon and the sun and the magician and the 7 of Wands. The moon and the sun, divine feminine, divine masculine. I hope that things are going well for all of you. And wow, that's 2. Temperance and the 10 of Cups. So, okay, feminines. What I'm getting from these ones that are jumping out is, you know, hold the vision. Again, hold the vision. Hold vision. My masculine is making little cute remarks at me. By the way, I wanted to say this. I wanted to talk about, so my masculine's wonderful siblings, they bought me some black diamonds, which has a personal reference, but I wanted to talk about what it is as far as this journey is concerned, the symbolism between a black pearl, because I feel like it's going to resonate with someone. So So a black pearl, first of all, is a symbol of eternal love. And the wearer of a black pearl is said to have great abundance, great wisdom, and much protection. And these are all things that your masculine wants to bring to you on the journey. So I thought it was very relevant, the symbolism of a black pearl. So I wanted to share that. I feel a little spoiled right now and loved. Shout out to the, I don't want to say any names because some people don't like their names said, to the siblings that I love, that put a ring on it. All right, we got, oh look, we finally have a card. Okay. So for the Libra full moon, the feminine, thank you, Marco. So I am allowed to say Marco. That's his brother. So the feminine is seeing where the full moon, with the full moon, is seeing where she has kept herself out in the cold, right? This is about the final detachment, and this is about picking that key up and putting it in the door and walking through it on your own, feminine. So you detach and you walk to your new beginning. The new beginning begins inside of you, begins within you, without anyone else's permission. So this is what the distorted feminine, this is what we're pushing away when we heal the distorted feminine, is the fact that you think that you need your masculine to walk forward, and you do not. Okay, so you walk into it. It's an energy. So this is what I was shown the other day to help people, because I know people keep saying get up and start your new beginning. It's not about what you're doing. It's an energy that you walk into. It's an energy where you say, I'm not doing any more of these toxic cycles, and you have to participate in them in order to do them. So you cannot, we sometimes want to blame our masculine for everything, but you have to participate in order to do it. So you stand up and say, I'm not doing any more of these toxic cycles. I'm moving forward. If he wants to join me, then he can join me. I know some of you are in contact and that's different, but if you're not hearing from your masculine, or if he's not offering what you deserve and want, then you've got to just move forward, okay? And see that you have the power, just like the masculine. So we are mirrors, and so the masculine is seeing where he's thought that he didn't have the power, and you have to see where you thought you didn't have the power. Where this heartbreak is, it's so funny. We got the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords for the divine feminine here, and so this is part of the illusion you're breaking. So this is where you see that you cannot, oh my gosh, these words just came to me, you cannot break your own heart. You cannot ever be separated. Once you are brought into energetic union with your masculine, you cannot ever be separated, okay? You can never be alone, and you cannot break your own heart. So one of the things about the somebody's sending me funny messages, sorry. One of the things about this journey that we have to learn, and it's energetically, I think, more than anything else, is that you are always going to be together no matter what. So your masculine will always be part of you. You'll always be, and your feminine if you're a masculine. And so that energy is something you can carry. And whether or not they decide to join the party is just fine, because someone else will love you if they don't show up. They will, and you will love you. And that's what the most important part of this journey is, that you love yourself, that you understand that you are not alone. You were never alone, right? Okay. It looks like the feminine's getting hit a little hard with this moon. So if you haven't, I think if you haven't already really faced that, okay, that is going to come up to, I don't know what I just missed. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what, hey, JR. So I feel like if you have not already faced it, it's going to come up. And so don't be surprised and don't let it spiral you back down, Divine Feminine. And so because it's time for celebration, that came out just as I was about to say, so you can move forward. You can move forward into your, I'm hearing freedom. I'm hearing new beginnings and freedom. Okay. Whatever that is for you. That's another thing about these relationships is that it's always about that sun wants to come out, huh? It's always about freedom, you know, it's always about, it's unconditional love. And unconditional love gives you and gives your partner the freedom to be who they are and still be loved. You know you're loved. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay. And so, wow. So guys, this is what I'm getting. So our feminine, sorry. You're going to look at the disillusionment you put yourself through with putting yourself out in the cold, with the heartbreak, so that you can move into celebration, okay? And here comes the sun. I know I love saying that. I love the sun card. The sun card is, yes, sir. The sun card is illumination, but it is also, it is like the happiest card in the whole deck, right? It's the sun. And in this deck, it's like the divine. It's like showing you where the divine, and you are part of that, is bringing to you the miracles. I just heard miracles that you've been waiting on, okay? So the overall energy for the feminine is the Five of Swords, which is a temporary energy. It's a temporary being stuck in your head energy. As soon as you move through this energetically, you're going to be clear. You're going to be good to go. And so let's see what let's see what we have for the Divine Masculine for the new moon, full moon. It's not a new moon, full moon in Libra. Okay. Full moon in Libra. Okay, we got the Lovers, and then a bunch of other stuff fell out. So let's put this stuff back. So the masculine, this is a good twin flame card, but this is also a major arcana about choice. And so the masculine are being shown where they need to make choices. It's time to make their choice. And I think in a lot of cases, they're really seeing where this is a pivotal choice. This is a pivotal time, because maybe if they mess it up this time, there won't be another chance with some of the feminines. I feel like a lot of the feminines are really about walking away soon. Okay. And then we have, so they're going through some balancing, right? They're balancing their inner masculine, their inner feminine. They're balancing, you know, the disillusionment that they're releasing. They're balancing, you know, emotional, physical things. They're balancing, you know, they're understanding now, their what do you call it? Spiritual understandings, their understanding of their own power. So I feel like they've made the decision, but they're really balancing. Like they know that, I mean, everybody knows once they meet their counterpart, right? That there's not anything else like that out there. So they're not distracting themselves from that anymore, because they knew that the whole time. I know some readers say that they had just figured it out, but they knew. And so that they can move forward for victory. And the Four of Wands is a twin flame, you know, the Union card for a lot of readers. I feel like it is too. In this one, so it feels, this reminds me of up north, huh? But it feels like spring. We got the sunflowers, right? So I think a lot of you will be at least hearing from your masculine. If you haven't, the chariot wanted to fly out, just so you know. It didn't, though. soon, in the spring. In the spring. I know one of the viewers was saying she's getting to meet up with her masculine soon. So he's balancing to come into union, and he wants to bring the divine cup of love to his feminine, the one that he's finally given to himself, which was very important. And so the overall energy for the masculine is the Seven of Swords. This moon is showing him where he has brought deception into this relationship and how he needs to make a choice and move forward now. And it's underneath it, that is Temperance. I had to share that because I saw it and I was like, this has to be relevant. So Temperance is the twin flame angel, Archangel Michael's card, and he is balancing, and he's balancing all of this so that he can move forward. I'm being a little distracted. Hi everybody. So the full moon in Libra is really about finally, cleaning up the last little bits of deception, of illusion, disillusionment, where you've kept yourself back, and so you can move forward to celebration, right? We got two really happy cards, right? One for the masculine, one for the feminine. Well, two for the feminine, right? And so I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, share, subscribe. I love you all. I love you.